Probably found out same time everybody else did. Super sad. Ultimate competitor, great for the game, love the game. And my favorite part has been watching him transition as a dad to a coach and like those type of things. So really hard.
What do you say to these guys? How do you prepare them to play basketball games?
I mean, there's no right or wrong emotion when you're, experiencing something like this. These guys, I'd say most of the guys in the league, the way that I describe it, being a 43-year-old, Kobe's their Jordan, and so we're not gonna say anything about the game. We'll just talk about why the game matters. My first memory of Kobe was his dad recruited my best friend in high school, and Kobe was just a kid playing open gym with him, and he was my best friend came back and just told me I just played with the best 16-year-old I ever saw. But he's right.
Those are the thoughts of Brad Stevens before the Celtics get set to play. A little more reporting we have for you right now. Local police officials in Los Angeles will have a press conference coming up at 5:30 Eastern time. Of course, that's 2:30 out west. We'll bring that to you live here on SportsCenter. Young Masuk, who covers the Lakers for us at ESPN from Los Angeles, according to his source, the Lakers found out about Kobe's death while on the team plane coming back from Philadelphia. Of course, they played the Sixers last night in Philadelphia when LeBron passed Kobe Bryant to become the third all-time leading scorer in the NBA. According to the source, everyone on that plane is in shock, as most of us are as well. Kobe Bryant again dead at the age of 41.
And you would imagine when the Lakers do land, they will not play today. They will not play tomorrow. They will take on the Los Angeles Clippers Tuesday night at the Staples Center. And you can only imagine the amount of emotion that will be welling in that building in memory of Kobe Bryant. And our Carrie Champion is anchoring SportsCenter for years, right across the street from the Staples Center, where hundreds upon hundreds of people have gathered. We've been showing you the images throughout the day to pay their respects to Kobe Bryant. Carrie, thanks for joining us. I know you've actually had an opportunity to be texting back and forth with LeBron James. I wonder what you can share from that texting conversation with our audience.
Yeah, hey, Zubin. You know what? I think what you guys just said was accurate in terms of them finding out on the team plane and how they were absolutely devastated. I reached out because I think, like most people in this city, a part of the city has died today, and I don't know if that is really being expressed. Because for someone like Kobe Bryant, who meant so much to a city that had not seen a championship in so long, and the ups and the downs, they felt as if he was someone who was going to save us. And he did in so many different ways. Sports unites people, as we all know. And he was a legend. And in that right, I reached out to LeBron and I said, I can't believe it. People have been crying. We're devastated. This is crazy. On a night less than 24 hours, as you, if you will, pass the torch with Kobe saying, yes, I'm proud of you for surpassing me, one Laker legend to one perhaps will be Laker legend. Thank you so much. He said he was devastated. He couldn't believe it. He said he was on the team plane, as mentioned, and it was just devastating, and no one knew what happened. It just didn't seem real, and we're hearing that a lot. He also mentioned that all he ever wanted to do, honestly, was just make LeBron and MJ proud. He wanted to make MJ proud as well as Kobe, and LeBron said that he was so upset by what was happening, and he just couldn't even understand it. And you have to, in terms of putting this in perspective, you have to understand that this city was very I don't want to say at war, but at odds. Because when LeBron was on his way up, a lot of people in this city felt like people forgot about Kobe. And the comparisons for MJ LeBron completely dismissed Kobe. And people in this city felt some type of way because loyalty is real for this purple and gold region, if you will. And when LeBron came here and the way that Kobe essentially said, embrace him and love him, the city then said, okay, we embrace him and we love him. And for them to have this moment last night and a few moments on the court that we've been able to see was really special because the Lakers mean so much to Los Angeles. And now this news is so devastating, and this is not an overstatement. I am telling you, it's palpable. You can feel the sadness. A part of the city has died today. It really has.
Last thing for you, Carrie, because you said it twice and it just struck me. A part of the city has died today. I think everybody watching right now on SportsCenter on ESPN2 is well aware of his basketball accomplishments. But when you say a piece of the city has died, it strikes me that this guy meant more to the city than just 81 points against the Raptors and 60 in his final game and five titles and 18 All-Star appearances. What did Kobe Bryant mean just to the city of Los Angeles outside of basketball?
Outside of basketball, Kobe was unity. The city is known for having certain fractions, right? The have and the have-nots. The people who live, north of the 405 freeway and then south of the 405 freeway. But the ability to unite and have a common cause, no matter what your background, no matter where you come from, no matter what language you speak, Kobe was able to do that. And people were here for all of the soap operas, the ups and the downs. And no matter what, there was this belief that it was consistent excellence that we could count on. And there was this thing that we could look to, the North Star, and you represent. When you felt good about something, it gave people who had no hope bragging rights when they're sitting in the bar and they're talking about their favorite players. Well, I'm from LA. I love the Lakers. Kobe's my player. Kobe is someone's childhood. He narrated so many stories for so many people in terms of what they decided to do. I would even say when I was a kid, okay, I understand how Kobe is. I like his mentality. I like the way he plays. I can relate to that. People took on that Mamba mentality. It is a lifestyle, and people believe it. And at this moment, when I say a part of the city has died, what I'm saying is that there's a part of us that will go with him. And obviously legends never die, they live on. But there's a part of us that will go with him because it's hard for us to realize that it's real, if that makes sense. It just doesn't make sense.
No, it's so well said. And as you said, he wanted to make Michael proud, but maybe the greatest accomplishment of all from a basketball perspective is he is inextricably linked with both LeBron James and Michael Jordan. And I don't know how many other people you can say that about. That's our SportsCenter colleague, Carrie Champion, offering her perspective today on a dark day in the NBA, the day that Kobe Bryant died at the age of 41, Michael.
And again, a reminder, we're going to have a press conference from local officials there in Los Angeles coming up 5:30 Eastern, 2:30 Pacific. We will bring that to you here live on SportsCenter, but we continue to get more and more reaction throughout the country on the death of Kobe Bryant, including Dawn Staley, who is the women's basketball coach at South Carolina, spent a lot of time with Kobe through the years, and she had her thoughts and perspective on Kobe just moments ago.
Awful. I mean, words can't describe. We see Kobe supporting girls basketball, women's basketball. He pretty much dedicated his post-career to his daughters, and it's a shame that we lose such a great talent, such a great person, such a great advocate of women's basketball. And he's a family man. His girls won't get a chance to grow up and walk them down the aisle. It's tragic. I'm still in a state of shock. I know, like everybody else across the world, that our hearts and our prayers go out to his family and to all of Philadelphia.
The thoughts there of Dawn Staley. Now Shanae Ogumike joins us here on SportsCenter, ESPN basketball analyst. Shanae, I was talking about the generations that Kobe has inspired as his career and life evolve. You are clearly a member of that younger generation who looked up to someone like Kobe as an idol when it came to basketball. How are you absorbing what is happening right now?
It's been extremely difficult. I'm currently in Los Angeles. I live downtown, about 6 blocks from Staples Center. And I was just out and about, going about my daily business. And that's when the news broke. I looked at my phone and heard about it. And it's just been extremely tough because as I was crossing through the LA Live Plaza, as you see the shots there, it was not nearly as many people. People forget the Grammys are going on right now. There were people in gowns, there was energy, there was buzz downtown. And then all of a sudden, it seemed like everything went quiet. there started to be more jerseys, Kobe Bryant jerseys, obviously. People just wanted to be together downtown here, and just seeing how everyone is rallying and holding each other and embracing. I watched someone already show artwork, and there was also a flower bouquet already being, presented and erected right in front of Staples. It just is unreal how quickly this has all come together. Just processing this news. And I think in times like this is when, everyone unites. And so me personally being a part of the women's basketball community, this is just extremely personal for us as well. I know we talk a lot about his NBA credentials, but he was very much present at WNBA games, saw him at WNBA All-Star. I'm a member of the Los Angeles Sparks, and he's had a tremendous relationship with our organization, so much so that my head coach, Derek Fisher, always tells us stories about how to be a champion each and every day based on going up against Kobe in practice. I even remember we saw Kobe. Kobe called us into his private room with his daughters at the U.S. Women's National Team training competition that we were able to witness and attend, and he spent the entire halftime plus and then some, about like 30 minutes, talking to us about how to understand Coach Fisher and how to compete at the highest level. And it really helped us as players. He was always giving back. And to me, I think everyone feels it. Just being downtown, it's surreal to see how few people were there when the news broke and how quickly everyone has come together. And I mean, I even heard applause when they showed, his picture on the big screen, right, by Wolfgang Puck. Like, this is just, it's very difficult to process, but at the same time, I think everyone is leaning on each other, especially downtown here in Los Angeles.
Yeah, so many emotions right now, Shanae. Sadness, but also appreciation for what he represented to so many people in whatever regard that might be. Stand by, Shanae. I do want to have share a little more perspective here from President Barack Obama, the 44th president of the United States. He went to Twitter moments ago and shared the following, quote, "Kobe was a legend on the court and just getting started in what would have been just as meaningful a second act. To lose Gianna is even more heartbreaking to us as parents. Michelle and I send love and prayers to Vanessa and the entire Bryant family on an unthinkable day." And